You want to move on. You know he's doing the right things, but your brain won't stop the spinning. You've replayed every conversation, every message, every moment, and you're exhausted. Hi, I'm Soraya Bastian. I'm a yoga therapist and neurosomatic specialist, and I help married women heal from the trauma of infidelity so they can finally rebuild the safety, intimacy, and connection they crave in their marriage. And if you're stuck in cycles of overthinking after betrayal, you're not broken, you're not alone, and what you're experiencing has a name. It's called betrayal trauma. It's not that you haven't tried, you've done the therapy, you've journaled your heart out, you've had the conversations over and over again. You might even understand the terms betrayal trauma, trauma bonds, the pursuer-distancer dynamic, attachment wounds, partner addiction. You've read the books, watched the webinars, and taken notes in therapy. You've learned everything about why you feel this way. But understanding the why doesn't always change how you feel. Because what you've been doing is what we call cognitive healing. And cognitive healing is exactly what it sounds like, healing through the mind. It looks like talking to a therapist for 50 minutes a week, learning about his addiction or trauma, reading books and taking notes about betrayal trauma, naming the patterns, anxious avoidant, pursuer distancer. All of that helps you make sense of it intellectually, but when your body is in survival mode, that part of your brain that stores logic and reason, it isn't always accessible. You can know everything and still feel like you're drowning. Because overthinking isn't a mindset issue. It's not a lack of willpower, and it definitely isn't because you're too emotional or not strong enough. Overthinking is a trauma response. After a betrayal, your body becomes hypervigilant. It's constantly scanning for danger. Every pause, every word, every text message becomes something you have to analyze, decode, dissect. And even if your mind says, he's doing the right things now, your body is still screaming, don't let your guard down. I had a client tell me, even when he was being kind, even when he was showing up, I still felt like I was drowning in doubt. I couldn't stop the spiral. That's the part most people miss, because this isn't about logic. This is about your body not feeling safe. And when I say safe, I don't mean just physically. I mean emotionally safe. It's waking up without a pit in your stomach, sitting beside him without flinching every time his phone lights up, trusting your intuition again, not bracing for the next disappointment. It's the ability to breathe without fear clutching at your chest. It's being able to look at him and not feel like you need to decode every expression, every sentence. And ultimately, it's about rebuilding love, intimacy, connection, that feeling you thought might be gone forever. It doesn't come from forcing forgiveness or pretending everything is fine. It comes from healing what's happening in your body. What you're experiencing is a completely normal response to betrayal. But if you're only using your mind to heal, you're missing the biggest piece of the puzzle. You can't think your way into safety. You have to feel it. That's why in Beyond Breath, we don't just talk about what happened. We retrain your body to stop living in that high alert state so you can finally stop replaying the past and start rebuilding what you truly want. A marriage where you feel close, connected, and chosen. One of the first things that my clients say when they start this work is, I didn't even realize how tense my body was until I finally felt what real connection feels like again. And that changes everything, because when your body feels safe, love can come back, intimacy becomes possible, and peace doesn't feel like pretending anymore. You don't have to keep spiraling. You don't have to keep trying to solve this in your head. You can stop the obsessive thoughts. You can stop the analyzing, and you can finally feel what it's like to rebuild something beautiful again. Because rebuilding your marriage doesn't start with overthinking. It starts with healing your trauma. If you're ready to stop spinning and start reviving love, click the link in the description below and join me in Beyond Breath. You'll find the full step-by-step system I use to help women stop obsessing, calm their body, and rebuild the intimacy, trust, and happiness they deserve in their marriage after betrayal. And if this video helped you, Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another woman who needs to hear this today. This is the work that makes the difference, not just for your mind, but for your marriage.